Welcome back to part 2 of Kirsten and Judith as we start talking about living in the community, what it's like living in the small town area, and we really talk about what it takes to be part of the community and how much this is a very welcoming community, so find out why we feel like that. And Verde Valley means green valley, but it's Spanish.
It is a green valley.
Yes, it is. So
It
Verde is Spanish, valley is English. They really like messing with us
Wow, we're
here.
really going all over the
Yes,
board
we
here
are,
today.
but we're having fun, and I hope you love the video. Please be. I mean, it's how I think that that's part of what I love living here. Is I come from a really small town, like I said, 700 people. And living here on either the Prescott side of the Mingus Mountains or on the Verde Valley side of the Mingus Mountains, it has that awesome, friendly, small town, welcome you, help you out, let's look for your lost dog, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you need something, come to my house, I'll give you a cup of sugar. It's not like the cities. It's not like Phoenix. I never felt connected when I lived in the valley. That's what we call Phoenix area. Here, I feel at home. I feel like I got neighbors. I can talk to people. And I know people who have lived there their whole life, generations, think that it's gotten way too big and it's not friendly and things happen. And somebody did comment on that in regards to Jerome. But here's what we need to remember. If it's not growing, it's dying. And Seligman would be a great example of that because Route 66 kept all those little towns alive. And when they built the 40, the interstate, and cut those off, those towns died down to almost nothing. And when you go there, it's so sad because there's some darling homes there and things like that, but there's nothing to keep them alive. There's no industry. And people are not moving to live there. And here, people want to live here. People want to retire here. People want to raise their kids here. You just have that great small town, everybody is your neighbor kind of feel.
Well, and
that's my opinion.
Well, and so growing up here, what my dad used to tell folks coming is that literally from the Prescott area, we were about 6 hours away from the ocean, 2 hours away from skiing, and 2 hours away from the metropolitan area. So you could basically cover everything and anything that you wanted within a few hours. Now, the other benefit that we have, and I'm sure you've already discussed it, is the weather.
Oh my God,
we
yes,
have
the weather. Let's talk about the weather.
And I love your area because your area, we'll get some snow here, and we've had up to like 3 feet of snow here.
Yes.
It's hit or miss.
They've shut down Prescott. They've shut it down. The town of Prescott. Like, do not come to town. It won't be open.
Just don't drive,
Just don't drive. Because they don't have snowplows and all that kind of stuff like we have where I come from in the Midwest, where they're like, you just follow the track of 5 snowplows.
And please understand, we sand. We don't ice. We sand and we cinder, and that's it. So the roads,
stay off the roads.
The roads can be a little hairy. Your area is amazing because you have beautiful weather all year long, and it allows you to do whatever you want to whenever you want to.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous over there.
It did get a little hot this last summer. However, again, it still cools down in the evening.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of, it's like if you want to get out and do activities, there's a lot of places that people go to swim over there. I haven't found all the swimming holes in Verde Valley, in Camp Verde. I guess there's a bunch. I got to find them. And there's some in Sedona.
Yeah, you have hot springs over there.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't found them all.
My husband knows them all.
Well, I'll have to talk to him, your trophy husband.
Because I saw a reel on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, there's hot springs. He's like, yeah, I've been there. And I'm like, well, how come we don't go? He's like, well, I'll take it. I'm like, okay.
Hey, let's do this.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the fun part is that we do have 4 seasons on both sides of the Mingus Mountain Range. We have right now driving through the Verde Valley, Camp Verde and around. It's like this glorious flames of gorgeous. Orange and red and just golden brown. It's just so beautiful. And if you come over interstate, is it Interstate 17?
I-17.
If you come over I-17 and you're heading towards Flagstaff on 17 and you're coming into the Verde Valley, it just is spread out in front of you. This glorious, like all these beautiful fall colors.
Oh.
And then in the summer, even when it's like really dry, because they have underground springs everywhere. There's so much underground water.
You have the river.
We do, but you don't ever see the river.
No.
Not hardly ever. But it is there.
I was going to say, it should be flowing pretty good. I would say January, February, March.
Yeah, it does. It does. But even in the middle of the summer when it's super hot, you come over that mountain and you're coming down into Verde Valley. It's like this green just spread out in front of you.
Oh, it's
like,
so gorgeous.
And then you look up and you see the red rocks, and it's just this
so
amazing drive.
Yeah. Sorry, we got off on subject.
Yes.
There.
Well, you know, that's the joy of living here. That's why we that's why we love living here. That's why we love working here. That's why we want to encourage people to come live here. I feel bad. I mean, a lot of people move out of state, and usually it's because they want to be closer to family that may be back east or in the Midwest or something like that. But a lot of people, they're either upsizing or downsizing.
Correct.
They're not leaving. And that's a misnomer, I think, that people think everybody's coming from California to live here.
No.
They're not.
So
Tell me about
this is funny.
Because
okay,
you do,
so,
I mean, you know.
Yeah, so the majority, what we see happen, and this is really interesting, is that we see people coming from Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and they move to Phoenix because it's just warm. And if they come in the wintertime.
We had to thaw out.
Yeah, in the wintertime, they don't want to plow snow, they don't want to shovel it, they don't want to drive in it. So they go down there, they love it because the temperatures down in Phoenix are warmer and they're drier. They do that about, I'm going to say 4 years, and then they realize they missed the seasons. And so then what we see on an average is 7,000 of them moving up from the valley into northern Arizona because they want the seasons. They want to see the colors change.
Yes.
They want to feel and everything else.
Yes.
But I was also going to say too, you've got to be having amazing skies at night over there.
Oh, yes.
Because we are not huge cities. And so therefore, you get the stars at night. It's amazing to walk out your back patio just to go, wow.
Well, and that reminds me that on the Verde Valley side, it's a dark sky community.
Is
a lot
it
of
really?
it. Yes, Cottonwood has restrictions on how much illumination you can do on your house and on your businesses.
I didn't know that.
And Sedona is very much a dark sky community. All the businesses, even, you know, where there's shopping and bars and what, you are restricted on how much light you can do, and there's no street lights in most of the suburban areas. And we have not Kirsten and I, but myself and Dennis have a vacation rental in Sedona.
Okay.
And we have people coming into that at night a lot of times, pitch dark. They can't find it because it's pitch freaking dark. There's no street lights.
Right.
They're not allowed. And you can't really put lights on the house either. And even in Prescott, I remember this when I was doing property management, that there are some subdivisions here that you cannot have garage lights on.
No.
Because of the dark sky. They want to be able to see the night sky.
Yeah.
And and I don't know why. And if somebody scientifically can tell me how this works, we have the best sunrises and the best sunsets.
We do, don't we?
I'm like, I have several in some of my videos, and I'm like, I mean, you just can't get enough.
They're so glorious.
They're
so glorious.
Maybe it's because we don't have clouds very often.
I don't know. I get excited when we get monsoons, though.
I know. We love it when we see clouds. We're like, oh.
Well, you know, it's nice because I think we have like so much sun, and I want to say it's not 365, but it feels like it's 365. But I do get so excited when we start getting the seasons changing.
Yes, like right now.
Oh, now it's beautiful. It's chilly.
It's gorgeous. It's cool, but it's not that cool. It's cool for sleeping.
Yes.
You get up in the morning, it's like in the high 50s.
Yes.
In the afternoon, it gets up like to the 80s, low 80s, and then it cools down again at night, and you're like,
you're going to see, well, this is kind of funny. So you're going to see people like me who are wearing like a little bit of a layered look, and then you're going to have other people wearing shorts right now because we are at a different temperatures as the day goes.
Yes,
it's a lot of layering.
Yes, layering is, we love layering. We love layering. And usually I have a sweater or a coat in my car for that very reason.
Yeah, you do.
That I'll start out with a sweater on, and then it's like, oh, by lunchtime I'm taking everything. Not everything.
Clothes are coming off,
Things are coming off. Layers are coming off. And so, again, you've been here a long time. Tell me some of your favorite things to do here in Prescott, Verde Valley. Why would you want people to live here?
You know what's really funny? Okay, so growing up here, majority of people when they come to Arizona don't think we have water. And it is kind of funny is I have family and cousins that live on the East Coast. And I asked them one year, I said, you guys have these horrible, horrible snowstorms where there's ice and you have no electricity and you see it on the news and you're like, how are you guys surviving? And then I realized what a stupid question that was, because people go, how do you guys live in that hot temperature? And I'm like, it's not like
It's all relative.
Yeah, it is. It's not like we're in some cave waiting for it to pass. Not only do we have warmer temperatures sometimes, but we have air conditioning. And then like in my cousin's case, when I asked, how do you guys survive in these ice storms? She's like, we have generators. We don't have that. We actually have water here, and which is really interesting because we like to kayak. And in our area over here, we are surrounded by at least, I think it's 4 lakes right now that you can go and kayak. But on your side, you have the river to kayak, and you have Sedona. Oh,
I can't remember what it's called either, but I know what you're talking about.
Slide Rock.
Yes, yes.
Which you guys can actually go play in the water. And most people don't realize that there is water. So you grew up fishing, you grew up kayaking, you grew up hiking, you grew up
inner tubing down the river, just going and swimming.
Yes.
And so I said, I haven't found all the swimming holes. I'm going to be working on that. I'm not really into swimming so much anymore, but I used to be. And I want to find it. It is.
It's nice hikes.
I will say, so speaking of hikes, and I have this on video, I didn't know about this creek in Sedona that you just referred to.
Yeah.
So my son and I, he was here in April, and we were hiking, and we just randomly picked a place to go hike. I'm just like, okay, let's go here. And we walked down into like the ravine, and there were other people hiking. We saw them, and we passed each other, and then we come down, and we're coming over the edge. I'm going, pretty sure I hear water. What is that? And we go down there, and these people are down there skinny dipping. I'm like, oh my, hey you.
Oh yeah.
It's like, there was a lot of water. I took video. I'm like, there's water. Just so you know, we have water.
We have water.
And it's not all underground, though we have a ton of underground water. That's where most of it is.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and they're underground rivers. Not little pockets, but they're rivers. And people don't understand that. I didn't know that when I first came here. I'm like, I came from Minnesota, okay? Land of 10,000 lakes, and every puddle had a name.
No.
That's not here.
No, that's not
every
here.
mountain, every little peak has a name here.
Yes.
But it was really very reassuring to, number one, see lakes and see water, like rivers, creeks, things. And it was also reassuring to find out that most of our rivers, our water that we tap into with wells, are underground. And I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. So people worry about that because it's a desert. But you know, when you come here, you don't feel like it's a desert here. And that was something I learned.
Yeah, we're high desert.
Yeah.
Is what they call it.
Yeah. It's not the Phoenix area, which really is a desert.
No, we got pine trees and stuff like that.
Yes.
Shrubs. Now, do you get wildlife over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you get?
Well, I have to be careful when I go out hiking.
Okay.
Because we've seen bobcats, javelinas, coyotes, mule deer.
Wow.
What else have I seen? Bunnies, obviously, quail.
Skunks.
I have not seen a skunk. I try to avoid those. And I do bring like my walking sticks, not just to help me walk, but I can make clacking noises.
Right,
and
just
it
to know
usually
you're
scares
coming.
them away. What else have I seen out there? Those are the main things. And that's just like right in Cottonwood.
Isn't that
the
funny?
city of.
Yeah.
They have adjusted to us better than we have adjusted to them.
Yeah.
And where I am in Cottonwood, the Yavapai Community College is right behind where we live, just like literally walking distance. Well, then we have the Mingus Mountain Range right there.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And I go up there and hike a lot too. No, I have not come across a rattlesnake, and that does concern me. I try to hike and stay on the trail. If it's during the heat of the day, like if it's hot, they're not going to be out too much. If it's cold, they're not going to be out.
No.
So I try to kind of
pick those times
where it's too hot or too cold.
Yeah.
Because they're reptiles, they can't move, and they don't want to die if they're in the heat too much. So, and if you stay on the trail, they're not stupid either. They don't want to mess with you any more than we want to mess with them. So I have not run across a rattlesnake. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Dogs, yes.
Yes.
No cats. But dogs. People let their dogs run.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, I always stop because I don't know.
Well, you don't know how the dog's going to react.
No, I'm actually more worried about the dog than the coyotes.
Well, if they're out there running around, they can deal with the coyotes.
Yeah.
The dogs can.
Yeah, but I'm like, I worry more about a dog attacking me than a coyote if it's out loose.
Yeah.
Because that's happened. So anyway, but yeah, coyotes don't want to deal with us either. And so, yeah, there's a lot of wildlife.
I do too. I actually do. I really do.
I love it.
I like
the bunnies
the
and the
hawks.
quails
Yeah,
and
I like
the
all
stuff.
of it.
I love the javelinas.
Yeah.
I don't mess with the javelinas, but I love seeing them. I don't know why, but I think javelinas are super cute.
See, I don't agree with that at all. No, they're ugly. They're
love them.
They're stupid, ugly, smelly things. No.
I know.
You
but
probably
I'm
like the
for-
babies too.
I do. I like them all, and they cry.
No.
Because they grew up on a farm. And
well,
I think,
and here's the thing: if you don't know what a javelina is, it's a wild pig.
It's not. It's a
not?
rodent.
There's another reason not to like them.
They're a rodent, actually. I looked it up because people think they're pigs. They're not pigs.
I thought they were like just a wild pig.
No, they're not.
You know what's really funny?
I look these things up. They're not. Here, we'll look at it right now.
So if you like to hunt,
you can hunt javelinas.
You can hunt javelinas, and I'm like, from what I understand, you have to cook those a really, really long time.
Probably.
Before they get good.
Well, yeah, just put them in the slow cooker. They'll be good tomorrow.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's kind of any kind of game that you might eat because there's very little fat on them.
No, yeah.
And that's why they're good meat, but it's a lot tougher meat than what we eat that has a lot of fat on it, beef and pork and that. They're like, because the fat is what makes the meat, sorry, we really digress here.
I know, we're totally off the board.
Makes the meat juicy and cooks faster.
Do you guys hunt like elk and deer over there?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
They do.
Okay.
And they have a place up in Jerome, and it's funny, we ran into our neighbor from the valley when Dennis and I were out on our bikes. That happens.
That happens a lot.
We rode our bikes up to the mine in Jerome, parked them, and we're like watching people go up this road, like past where the mine is. I'm like, what are they doing? All of a sudden, this person comes down, and they see us, and they recognize us, and they pull over, and Dennis is like, hi, it's our neighbor from the valley.
That's funny.
And we're like, what are you doing here? And he goes, we're javelina hunting up here. So up in Jerome, up in the mountains past the mine, kind of up there, you got to have a four-wheeler to get in and out of there. They're hunting javelinas.
Wow. Well, I know they hunt quail.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, they hunt quail.
So there's definitely a lot of places you can do that. There's a lot of forests there. Yeah. And a lot of protected land. So again, just like any place in any other state, that's where you hunt. You get your permits, you get so many you can get, and then you go hunting during certain seasons.
When you drive over, are you driving I-17 or are you driving over Jerome?
Depends on my mood.
I like the Jerome drive. I think it's beautiful.
I drive the Jerome road most of the time. I will not do it at night. I drove it one time. I did it one time at night, and I was scared to death. Because there's mule deer crossing all the time. And one time I saw a small black bear, and I felt so bad for the little thing. It was a baby.
You didn't
and he
stop.
was trying, well, hell no, I'm not going to stop. Girl.
Yeah,
Judith, you're so cute.
Judith stopped. She's got the baby bear in the back of the car.
I know she knows me and animals, but I'm like, I felt bad for it because it was such a sheer area and narrow, and there's cars going, and I was on the outside because I was heading back over to, and I'm like, please, little bear, find me. And he just kept going along. If there's a baby,
there's a mom somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. But he finally found a place where he could scramble up, but I felt so bad for him. I would hate to have seen that bear squashed on the road.
Oh, see,
but I also would hate to be the one that hit him.
She's out there holding the bear up. You could do it. You could do it.
That would be me.
Keep going.
Come on, baby, you
get back in the car. Get back in the car. You're going to get eaten. Get back in the car.
Mama's coming.
Mama's coming, yeah.
So there, mule deer, I've crossed, and you have to watch. And I am from the Midwest where there are a lot of deer. So it's like if you see one, stop. Because there's going to be a couple more usually. Yeah. So you look, do you see two more on that side or wherever they went to? Right. And sometimes I don't realize why somebody in front of me is, hey, you guys then I go, oh, dear. Oh,
well, and dear. I will tell you, so 69, Highway 69 coming into Prescott is the main thoroughfare, and you will see people stop. And if they stop, it's usually because there's wildlife somewhere crossing the road.
It'll be geese, That's a big one.
Yeah.
Sometimes quail, but
Yeah.
they usually get a little scared and fly. But
Yeah.
sometimes ducks are a lot more like doo-doo-doo,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You wait for me and my babies. I'm trying to think what else I've seen crossing. But you have to really pay attention to the wildlife here.
Yeah, you do.
And this is their world too. So
But they
don't
usually
get all
stay
mad.
out of our way.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
I really don't worry. Though I will say coyotes came into our yard in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Yeah.
and that's the other thing. People have from what I understand, coyotes can jump 6 feet.
They actually jumped, I think it was at least an 8-foot
Really?
wall. A crew of them. And the reason that they did.
A crew of them, a posse
a whole
of them.
pack. A whole pack.
Bad boys.
And well, yeah, they were bad boys. But it's not their fault because the bog where they lived and hunted caught on fire.
Oh, so they're just moving.
They were just trying to find
Yeah.
food. And unfortunately, they came into our little subdivision and saw them running on the walls.
Oh, wow.
And our walls
they're looking
were
they're
at
looking
least
for
8
pets.
feet
Yeah.
tall. Oh yeah,
They're
they got
looking for
mine.
pets. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. It was really sad.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was a bummer. But we we scared him off before they took him.
Okay.
So I have his ashes.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
Good.
but I've never had them come in yards here.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Now that I've said that, please, where's some wood?
Yeah, so here's the
Knock on
thing.
some
So
wood.
growing up here, we didn't have air conditioning. And when I finally got married and we started building our own houses and moving, we live in Stone Ridge now. I now have cameras. Never had them. I sleep with windows open in the summer. I never had them. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to see. And it's really funny. You know what I caught on the camera? I caught a big old buck jumping my little 4-foot fence in my backyard. Yeah, and my husband's going out to the hot tub. He comes flying back into the house, and I go, what? And he goes, there's a big buck in the backyard. I'm like, I live in Stone Ridge. Really? Where's it going?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
why are you wandering over
No,
here?
and now I'm like so happy I have cameras because now I look for the wildlife
Yeah.
coming and going in the yard.
Going in the yard. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, we've kind of gone all over, but it's part of what makes living here awesome, is because people like Kirsten, who've lived there their whole life, are very welcoming to people like myself who just moved here. Well, again, I hope that you enjoyed that video. I know Kirsten and I kind of went off the rails a little bit there, but that's how it is here. We're very low key. We are not stuffy people here. Small town living is a unique experience. So if you're liking what you're seeing and you're enjoying our video and our conversation, stay tuned for part 3 of the Kirsten and Judith interview.